Let's do this.
What's going on, everybody? This is Folks and Gentlemen. We're your hosts, Roy Gravis, Bucky Pender. Bucky's also producing. I was fixing to say something about Producer's Corner, but nobody's in Producer's Corner. Yeah, it's empty.
He's empty.
He's empty. He's still on loan out with the Silsby Little Theater.
Yeah.
We should have him back in studio May 19th.
Give or take.
Give or take. I think May 12th is like the last Friday that they actually have the production.
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming the following Friday we'll have him back in studio. But
sweet.
Interesting work weeks. We're like the walking wounded on
I'm
this
telling
set
you,
right now.
this is the trauma ward.
My man's got his hand wrapped up. I was at the ER most of the last 24 hours.
What a week. Sometimes it's hell getting old. And
I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good
at least
once as I ever was.
And it needs to be today.
Yes.
Thirsty Thursday.
Yes.
Go big or go home.
Not only that, Lord make us good right now. to steal a line from Acre, which I was looking at my Acre sticker that's on the back of my travel humidor.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting week.
Yeah.
Interesting, very interesting. We got smokes from Mexico.
Smoke of the week.
I forgot to pull up the smoke of the week. Give me just a minute. I got multiple shit going on.
I'm gonna send you this snippet that
please do that.
That I took
because I can use
at
that
the place of
purchase.
Let's see. This one. There you go.
I'm tired of seeing the NIL stuff already. Oh wow, that's odd.
What is up, everybody?
Not much at all. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So this is the smoke of the week. The smoke of the week this week is the La Gloria Cubana Spanish pressed. It is a medium-bodied cigar, box pressed, of course. It is a Nicaraguan wrapper, a Mexican binder. See what I did there? Yeah, we got sound.
Time out.
And a Nicaraguan, Dominican, Brazilian filler with nutty, earthy notes balanced with hints of sweetness.
Ooh.
So we're going to find out how.
And just for the record, tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. Tomorrow's also my brother's birthday. So happy
really?
birthday to my brother.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Yep. He turns 37.
Yeah. So he's
he's 4 years younger than I am.
And that makes him a couple months older than me.
Right, yeah. Yeah, y'all are close to the same age.
Interesting.
Very interesting. God, this thing's a bitch to get
So
up.
the reason we chose this one was because tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo, and it's got a Mexican binder.
I almost decided to hire a mariachi band for this episode, but shit happened.
Yeah?
Literally.
Yeah.
Yes. For those of you who don't know, I am dealing with kidney stone.
Yay.
A nice 4mm kidney stone at that.
Yay.
My man here tried to play pin the tail on the donkey and missed and stuck a hole in his hand.
Filleted.
Oh, there's yours.
My thumb.
Filleted his thumb open. That's what happens when you change the blade, man. You gotta go with a dull blade.
Brand new freaking blade and a box cutter, and it goes through very smooth.
Oh yeah, smooth like a Tennessee Walker.
You don't feel it.
No, you do not.
Until you see it.
Smooth like a Tennessee Walker.
There's all kinds of crap on the table
I know,
tonight.
We got a lot of stuff. We're gonna try some stuff.
I'm going the wrong way.
We got some themed stuff that we gonna try.
See if this finger will work.
How'd that feel?
I'm not gonna cry.
Not gonna cry.
Yeah.
Don't cry for me, Puerto Rico. Wait a minute, that's not right.
What? Puerto Rico?
I was thinking about Backlash, man. WWE Backlash is live from Puerto Rico this week.
So, I noticed it's called Spanish press. It's almost a box press, but it's more rounded.
It kind of looks like last week's Smoke of the Week with the 626 Allegiance.
Too close. Happy anniversary, Roy.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, since I guess we're live tonight.
Yeah, Monday will be my anniversary.
And we won't be on your anniversary.
Brandy and I will be 14 years Monday.
Happy anniversary to you and Brandy.
Yes. Happy anniversary years. To the good brother and Bobby, because they're year 4.
To our producer.
I talked to producer extraordinaire this morning on the phone for a little bit. Yeah. He sent me a weird message on Facebook Messenger the other night, and I had to figure out what the hell was going on. So, okay. Nobody cares.
11 mil. What? 11 millimeter?
JB, what?
That's
murderous.
At what point do you start measuring in inches?
Well, I know according to my doctor. Hey, Laney's on. Look at that.
Hey, what's going on, Laney? Long time no talk.
I know, right?
Missed her out at
I talked to her pretty
Texas
regularly.
Whiskey Fest.
Yep. 11 millimeter. We got to have a talk about that one, JB, because I know according to the way my doctor put it, anything over 7, you don't pass naturally.
No?
No. So I can imagine what they had to do for 11 millimeters.
Like that's
wow. Yeah.
Nope, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I may be out on the 4, depending on how it feels.
I was going to say.
Because, I mean, you can only – that watermelon can only go so far down that water hose, my friend. And I don't know what it's going to be.
Shit, a watermelon with spikes on it.
Right. What's awkward is crap.
Yeah. I'm sure they did have to cut it out. That's having a dang baby.
Yeah. You ever tell you what's awkward, though? They give you your party favor when you leave. It's a funnel with a screen on it they want you to pee into.
Yeah. I did it for like 2 days trying to pass mine whenever I had one. Mm-hmm. And by the end of the second day, I was like,
screw this.
Screw the funnel. Because especially whenever you're like struggling, you don't want to hold a freaking funnel.
I'll tell you what's weird. So have you ever had a CT scan with contrast?
No.
Okay. So what they do, they run you through a CT tube.
Right.
You know what a CT tube is. They inject you with iodine.
Right.
To make everything light up. When
do you
inject
feel
it, they tell you you're going to feel warm and you're going to feel like you pissed your pants. The only problem is, so I'm going to do a little color commentary for you. I'm laying on this table. I am like this.
Yeah.
I have an IV mid-forearm that they just injected all this dye in. And they told me I thought I was going to piss my pants. I literally did this because I was fixing to check. But I was going in the tube. And it was like, hold your breath. So I'm like,
oh, no.
Yeah. Super awkward. Watermelon with spikes. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so weird. Yes, this is a so weird conversation, but it's life. And we talk about life stuff pretty regularly on the show. Dang, I just ripped that box from here. Kobe ain't got nothing on me.
Kobe.
But it's been a fun 24-ish hours to say the least.
I bet.
Oh, I'm just glad the worst part of it's over, according to my doctor.
Yeah.
Well, the worst part's not over.
I was going to say, the worst part's going to be...
But I've passed them before, so I mean, like, I know what to expect with it, okay? The only thing she told me, she said, hey, if you start running fever, it's probably blocked. We may have to go in and get it. I'm like, go in where? You're not. That's an exit only. You're not going up a one-way street to get that. Not happening.
They're going to push a pool door and force their way in.
They're going to have to knock a brother out. I'd be like, Mr. T, give me the shot.
Yeah, James, I feel like a lot of us have been there, and it's...
yeah.
Whoo!
The feeling is weird.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very weird.
Yeah, I've only had one, and...
I'm on number 3.
Like I was telling you pre-show, the one time I had it, it was obviously the worst pain I've ever been in. Shout out to the women of the world that give birth to babies. Don't know how you do it because I crawled through the front doors of the ER and the nurse laughed at me.
Well, let's be honest. There is a difference, okay? The difference is...
So we have props.
Guy plumbing, girl plumbing. There's a difference.
But I'm never gonna take away
stones. No, right, I'm not
gonna take away from childbirth.
No,
women are dogs.
Yes,
and that's fucking legit.
Yes,
I don't know how y'all do all that. I don't know how you make it 9 months with an alien growing inside of you. That's awesome. Speaking of which, shout out and congratulations to Pat McAfee. Him and Sam, his wife, had their baby today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at Pat go. How many kids Pat got now? 1? Oh, this is the first one.
So they tried for the previous 2 years.
Okay.
And lost both of them back to back.
Okay.
So They were a little nervous about this one, but
I can
delivered
imagine.
a healthy baby girl today.
Good
So
job.
Congrats to Pat McAfee. I know he's never going to see it, but
That's a scary sight
Isn't
that
it?
Pat McAfee has a daughter
and
now.
he was on the show. He wasn't there today for their show,
Obviously.
but he called in because he was listening to it while they were sitting in the hotel or
Of
the
course.
hospital room, and there.
Oh my God.
We are, yeah.
We got to go to Mount Bellevue at some point.
But he
Hang
made
out with James.
he made a joke about because they fed her for the first time, and he said the nipple for the bottle wasn't. It didn't have enough flow because she's a chugger like he is.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So he said we're not going to look too far into the future with her college years, but she's a chugger.
She's a chugger. I like it. She's a chugger.
That's too funny. But
That's fantastic. But I like.
What do you think?
I like the smoke. It's
I got nowhere to
good.
put stuff.
I don't really get the sweetness that they're talking
No,
about.
it's
To me, it's like bittersweet.
It's bitter. There's a little bit of that nuttiness there.
Yeah, I get the nutty. Cake stands already. Yes, we've done a few of those in our days.
Oh goodness! All right.
Yep.
Yeah, very bitter, very nutty,
So I don't know if y'all noticed, we got a bunch of
junk.
stuff on the table. I don't know if we're necessarily doing a quote unquote drink of the
We are
week,
not.
but I hear we're doing like cocktails of the week.
In honor of Cinco de Mayo
See?
and Kentucky Derby,
See?
I am going to do bourbon cocktails.
Okay,
So, and I've never had either one of these, just for the record.
I got you.
Obviously, the mint julep is the drink of the Kentucky Derby.
Yes.
They sell like $1,000 mint julep.
What?
It's like in a silver cup that's got red ruby horseshoe on it. It's a whole thing. And it's not even made with anything special. It's made with Woodford Reserve, but it's the cup that you're paying for. And then 18 of the 248 cups are actually gold. So, yeah, I was watching that before we started.
Why is there a bunch of people with Penelope shirts?
Because they're all Penelope workers except for that one dude, Ryan.
Oh, okay.
But if I'm not mistaken, they're going to do a live tasting of Rio. Yeah. Yeah.
Dirty bastards.
I know. So, like I was saying, Kentucky Derby is ran this Saturday. The mint julep is the drink of choice. Everybody just sits and drinks them for hours on end, and then you watch 2 minutes of horse racing. So I'm going to do a mint julep, and then for Cinco de Mayo, I'm going to do a spin on a margarita and do a bourbon rita, because that's what we do on this show, whiskey. So
Right.
those are my two cocktails. I am not a bartender. Everybody can laugh at me all you want. So you want to get this thing started?
Sure,
You're
we
going to
can
have
get
to
it
kind of
started.
entertain the crowd.
Okay, I can entertain.
I'm going to go be bartender.
You be bartender.
Oh, goodness. Hey, you got a knife on you? What do you want to start with? Mint julep?
Sure.
All right.
I do
Hello,
not.
everybody. I am your bartender tonight.
I do not have a knife, but I have like cutters that. Well, no, you don't have good luck with those things.
We're going to have to cut a line.
Okay, I think I can do that. Let me improvise real quick. I'm making a bunch of damn noise.
It's fine. Look, I
It's
just got a
fine.
whole
It's
bag
fine.
of
Everything's
mint.
fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
See, if I wouldn't have took my little bag out of my
So
backpack,
we're
I could have
gonna
done this
put
pretty
over
easily.
here. I'm gonna move you. This over here. All right. So we got
Yeah, we're watching. We're cutting. We're
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
gonna be like this.
6,
Is Roy cutting this with a spoon?
7,
Oh, yes. Roy is cutting
8,
it
9.
with a spoon.
So for this mint julep, we're gonna do like 10 in the bottom, and then you're gonna go. Where's my phone? Because I don't really know the recipe for this. All right. So mint julep,
Fuck this.
mint leaves.
Okay, mint leaves. I gotta find some way to cut this shit, and I don't have any way to cut it. Oh, let me see.
Stay.
Let me think. What can I do? I don't have. I can't.
Half ounce of simple syrup.
Wait a minute.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is so entertaining, right? 6,
So entertaining.
10. Close enough. Again, not a bartender. Don't judge me. Man, I can smell the mint.
Yeah.
Half ounce of simple syrup. There you go. So,
How many
you
limes
know
are-
I'm not a bartender because I don't have a muddler, so I'm going to use the
You should
back
have said
end
something.
of a wooden spoon. You just kind of muddle them together. Just you want you're trying to release the essence and the mint flavor. Are
How
you
many-
cutting it with a?
Don't ask.
I'm not going to.
Don't ask. How many? Do you need halves or quarters or what am I doing?
I'm gonna need some juice for the bourbon Rita, and you're supposed to garnish with it. But if we can't get that far into it, we're good. All right, so there's
Right now,
that.
I'm just
There's that.
Right now I'm just cutting limes.
That's fine. All right.
in half.
Muddle in rocks glass, 2 ounces of bourbon.
I wish I had
We're
known
doing,
that we
for at
needed.
least the first one, I don't have Woodford Reserve, so we're going to go with another classic Kentucky bourbon, which is Buffalo Trace. So
Wait
all
a-
the taters
wait a tick.
should be super happy.
Oh no, they're gonna be pissed. Give me a second. I got
All
an
right,
idea.
so we're going to go
I have an idea. So entertaining.
1,
Oh, give me this.
2 ounces of bourbon, and I made a huge freaking mess.
It's fun. It's just a table. Nobody cares.
1,
Just
2-ish. That was way over 2. Sucks having a broken hand.
Sucks.
All right, so then you fill your glass with crushed ice.
Crushed ice.
Making a mess. Everybody stay tuned.
Yeah, hang on a second. I got an idea.
All right, there's that. That.
Oh shit.
You good?
Yeah, I think so.
And then you just stir the crap out of it. Until you're, wow, I'm making a huge mess. I am such a bartender. Smile while you make drinks.
Yeah. I'm working on cutting stuff.
Okay. So you're supposed to stir until your glass turns super frothy.
Uh huh.
I'm just making a massive mess.
Uh huh.
So
See that? We're all making messes at this point. Oh, really?
yay, messes.
Yay!
I think I'm off screen. Whee!
All kinds of messes. No, you're still on.
Whee!
I'm looking at
Look
it.
at there. Whee!
You're still on screen. There may be a knock at the door in a second.
Okay.
I requested a tool.
So if you really want to fancy this shit up, you can kind of sprig it
Sprig it.
and
Grip it. And rip it.
what up, Mitchell?
Mitchell's watching. Mitchell was here earlier today, actually.
That's pretty good.
Okay. What am I cutting these for again?
The bourbon Rita.
Okay. Well, they're all cut in half right now.
That's fine. We don't have to garnish. We're not fancy.
Is it because I'm literally cutting them with a
It's all good.
certain ID that I don't hardly use?
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Is it though?
I think that's good. I only need a few ounces.
Oh, well.
Maybe-ish.
It's the last one, so I'm just going to go ahead and...
All right. So, if anybody's had a mint julep, I'm curious of your thoughts on it.
Julep.
Have you had a mint julep?
I have not.
Okay.
I've never been
Tell me
the
what
mint,
you think.
I've never been the mint julep kind.
Me neither.
Closest thing I've had to a mint julep is a mojito.
Mojito?
Put that right there.
I feel like we should have wore big hats.
Okay, so what do we use with this?
All right.
Refresh my memory on all
So,
this.
this is 2 ounces of bourbon,
Uh-huh.
a half ounce of simple syrup,
Got you.
10-ish mint leaves,
10-ish.
and then just fill your glass all the way to the top, overflowing with ice, stir until chilled, and drink.
Okay.
So obviously you want to use a good bourbon
Okay.
because bourbon is obviously the majority of the flavor.
Yes.
That's what you're getting. But,
And we use Buffalo Trace for this, right?
yes, this is Buffalo Trace. I recommend in cocktails using a 90 to 100 proof. You start getting over that 100 proof, and it's kind of just too much because you want to be able to enjoy it.
Not bad.
Minty, sweet,
Yes, yes.
bourbony.
I had to charge iPad. Okay.
Oh.
That's like, iPod? Who the hell's still using those?
You got an iPod?
Want a good whiskey cocktail?
Try
Try
a
a
New
New
York
York
sour.
sour. What is? I'm
don't
curious.
know.
What's a new? Hit me with a New York sour. What is that?
So obviously we're doing these in honor of the Kentucky Derby.
Of course we are.
We don't have the big hats, but we do have Kentucky mint juleps.
We do have mint juleps. Don't have hats. Have mint juleps.
It's very sweet.
Hats for bats.
It's got a little bit of the. I mean, you can feel the bourbon on your palate.
Yeah, but it's actually not.
It's not bad.
No,
especially because the whole point of overflowing with ice is you want it to dilute. Like that's their whole thing is you get it super frosty, and they serve it in the silver cups or the copper mugs or whatever.
The mule mugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And whenever you stir that with all this ice, it gets super frosty. You know, because it's metal. You want to conduct that cold,
right?
And that's what makes it super cold. We're doing it in rocks glasses.
Okay.
Looks pretty. The mint's kind of floating around in there.
I'm fucking jealous over this, by the way. Super fucking jealous. Mario, if you're watching, I need one of these.
Sour. Thirsty Thursday.
It's an Andalusia
New York sour.
highball glass is what it kind of looks like.
I just want the recipe.
Can I talk about how the fact that I can't wait till this comes out?
The machine?
I
missed the whole thing.
I love Bert Keisner, the comedian. Always does his episodes shirtless.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a comic skit that goes back to his days working with the Russian mob.
Oh.
And he got the nickname The Machine. That's what the movie's about.
Oh, okay.
Is that whole kind of quasi-true skit.
A New York sour is 2 ounces of rye whiskey or bourbon, 1 ounce lemon juice,
okay,
3/4 ounce simple syrup,
okay,
1 egg white, and half ounce red wine.
Nope.
I'm assuming the red wine is what makes it a quote-unquote New York sour.
I'm out on both.
Because a whiskey sour has the egg white but does not have the red wine.
I've never had a whiskey sour with an egg white in it.
That's the traditional way to make it.
No, I usually just go sweet and sour mix.
The sour mix or whatever.
Whiskey, yep. Yeah. Di-Serrano sours were a big thing in my early 20s.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a different kind of take. I mean, you didn't get too messed up on them.
Yeah.
So, are you going to break the stick?
No.
Oh, okay, good. I was going to say, didn't you already do that once? Yeah, I'm out. Oh, you can omit the egg. Yeah, I'm out with the egg white.
I feel like we're just going to have a whole bunch of rings.
Screw it.
So, if you want a couple of these,
sure.
I need your cigar.
It's fine. I'm going to cut and light here in a minute anyway.
I got rings all over the place over here.
It's fine. We need to figure out a way to resurface this table.
We need to redo the table anyway. All right. Anyways, you can omit the... Yeah, it does say optional in this recipe.
Okay.
But I've always heard the traditional whiskey sour is made with an egg white.
Traditional. Interesting.
My hands are sticky from that simple syrup.
Of course, it's simple syrup.
I know.
I mean, it's not complex.
It's not bad. Like, it could be a good... I see why they serve it at the Kentucky Derby.
I do too.
It's May. It's hot. It's hotter. It's a good sipping cocktail.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see it spring, summer, sitting on a back porch, swimming, sipping. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like eggs. I just don't like.
You've just never.
I just never
shaken one up in a drink.
Yeah, never. Nope.
Just make sure it's your cocktail shaker's not hot, because then you'd have scrambled egg sour.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. So I can see why the whole Kentucky. You got any thoughts on the Kentucky Derby, by the way? I know you're kind of the gambling.
Yeah.
I mean, but we also had a pre-show call Tuesday. Get the hell out of here. And you said you didn't know a whole lot about horse racing. I'm
not much of a horse racing kind of guy. I've watched a few races. I watched the Kentucky Derby last year when Rich Strike won.
Yep.
Which, fun fact, he was the second longest odds to ever win the Kentucky Derby.
Yes.
The first was in 1913, and it was 91-1 odds for that horse to win.
So you know what that means, don't you? For every dollar you put down, you're winning
You're winning $91.
Yes.
Can you imagine?
I did that at Delta Downs one time on a 20-1 long shot. Cause
my
dad had this theory of if there's a gray horse in the field, you always bet on the gray horse.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah.
That's weird. Why a gray horse?
He was infatuated with the color gray.
Interesting.
So,
but it worked, right?
It did in that case. I walked out.
Yeah. So it is called. I did make some fun facts because it's a Kentucky Derby. It's a tradition. It's the longest standing consecutively.
The 149th running.
It's the longest consecutive running race.
Yep.
So it is 1.25 miles long.
Okay.
They call it the fastest 2 minutes in racing or something
Fastest
like that.
2 minutes in sports.
Yeah, something like that. So the record is Secretariat, who finished at 1 minute, 59 seconds, and 0.4 milliseconds.
Interesting.
So less than
Got y'all
two.
on the Garage TV sipping Penelope Architect Build number 6.
Ooh, how's that
and
one?
smoking a La Aroma de Cuba.
Very nice.
Good choice.
Very
love that.
nice.
I love that aspect. That's always a good thing.
James, I'm curious of your thoughts on the 6. I have Build 2, and it's a little too green for me.
Yeah.
But it's still good. I mean, it's really, and like, especially like with the steak,
Yes.
they kind of complement each other.
I hear rye whiskeys and steak are kind of the way to go.
Yeah?
Is what I hear. But
I've heard
I may be wrong.
they've made improvements as they've gone on, and they're already on like Build 7, so they're cruising right along with those, and they're very popular.
By the way,
Help me.
I have a confession to make.
Okay.
So you know our buddies at Still Austin.
Yeah.
You realize we've been calling one of them the wrong name for months now, right? So we thought it was James and Tyler.
James, yeah. I always said I don't know. I can't remember the other guy's name.
It's Jordan.
Jordan. That's what it is.
I went back and
I knew
looked.
they were both J's. I don't know where you got
back and
Tyler
looked.
from.
I don't know where I got it from neither, but I apologize.
That's funny.
That's a retraction that's been months in the making.
Tyler. Where did you get Tyler from?
I don't. He looks like a Tyler, I guess. Hell, I don't know.
He looks like a Tyler.
I mean, he looks like a Tyler.
No, that's too funny. All right. So a minute 59 is the record.
Yes.
And this is the 50th anniversary of the Secretariat winning his Triple Crown.
Yes.
What's weird, and I didn't realize it, the Kentucky Derby is a full 2-week event.
Mm-hmm.
So for the 2 weeks leading up to the Saturday that it's ran, they have the Kentucky Derby Festival.
Yes.
Which is like a whole big party
there in Louisville. Yeah.
Because it's ran at Churchill Downs?
Mm-hmm. Churchill Downs, Louisville, Kentucky.
That's what I thought. But yeah, they do like a whole 2-week party, basically. And then, of course, it's a big tailgate. In the infield or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I hear it's just crazy.
It's like, what's the big NASCAR race? And you'll know this pretty
Daytona
easily.
500?
Yeah, it's like that on steroids. Just because of the fact that it's horse racing.
Yeah.
I mean, who would have thought years and years ago when they did the whole horse racing thing that it would grow to where it's at?
I mean, because I think they said they average like 100,000 attendees or something.
That's ridiculous.
That's
a stupid
nuts.
number. And that's
nuts.
And that's everybody from like Matthew McConaughey on down to
I mean,
Joe
Tom
Smo
Brady's
from
always
around the corner.
there. Yeah, I mean, obviously all the celebrities got to be there. They all got to look schmancy.
Yeah, they got to wear their hats and their
fancy suits,
funky colored suits, and all that.
Pink. I feel like pink and purple is a really popular color.
Yes, it is.
Navy blues. I've seen a lot because there's a lot of people posting leading
yellows,
up to. Yeah, yellows are really big. There's a lot of people kind of posting their pre-outfit, and it's like navy blue suits and yellow undershirts and all kinds. I mean, it's cool. Yeah, I like it.
It's a
very dapper.
It's a cultural event.
Oh,
to
for
me.
sure.
I mean, I'm not a huge horse racing guy, but it's more the culture of it.
It's fun to be a part of it. I'm sure.
I mean, you watch it. You watch the running. You always like to see if the horse wins the first 2 legs of the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
Because then it kind of builds. Because the Triple Crowns, they don't happen.
It's not
that often.
super rare. I mean, it's not super common.
No.
I think there's been 7 in the history.
That sounds about right.
The last one was 2018.
Yep.
And I don't remember the horse's name. I probably should have wrote that down. But it was 2018. Whoever the winner was won the Triple Crown that year. 1949 was the first televised Kentucky Derby.
Huh, there we go. Little son of a bitch. There you go.
Yeah.
So there have been, according to this list,
Clint, pleasure, sir.
There have been a lot more than 7.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, that's counting jockeys too. Okay,
Oh.
so horse-wise,
Yeah.
there's Secretariat,
Uh-huh.
which was in 73.
Yes.
American Pharaoh, which was 78,
Question mark?
maybe, I don't know. Seattle Slew was around that same time. So there was a string of them for a while.
I know, and I think it was 2017 and 18 they had back-to-back Triple Crown winners.
Yes, something like that. Oh, here's a better list. Let me try this one.
Yeah. Let's get an actual list.
Yeah, I went to Twin Spires. Justified was the last Triple Crown winner in 2018.
Justified
was 2018. American Pharoah was 2015, not 1977. So somebody's list was wrong. But from American Pharoah to the last Triple Crown, the third most recent one, you have to go back to 1978.
Okay.
Because there's only been one time. Let me double check this. Yes, there's only been one time that there's been back-to-back, like, consecutive years.
Yeah.
And that was going 77 and 78.
So who was it?
77 was Seattle Slew. 78
Okay,
was
so
Affirmed.
I think it was I'm thinking 2015.
2015 was American Pharoah.
And then 2018.
Yes, 2018
was Justified.
Yes.
Yeah. So it wasn't back to back.
No, it wasn't back-to-back. The only time it's ever been back-to-back has been 77 and 78.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
But the first Triple Crown winner was Sir Barton in 1919.
Sir Barton.
Yes.
I like that name.
So you go 1919, then you go 1930 to Gallant Fox. 35 was Omaha. 37 was War Admiral. 41 was Whirlaway.
Okay.
43 was Count Fleet. 46 was Assault. 48 was Citation. 73 was Secretariat. And then you go into the Seattle Slew, Affirmed, American Pharoah, and Justified. So according to this list, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Triple Crown winners in the history of the Kentucky Derby.
Interesting.
Or the history of the Triple Crown, I guess. And oddly enough, so the legs of the Triple Crown are kind of interesting. To me, at least, because you start out in Kentucky at Churchill Downs in Louisville. Okay. Then you go to the Preakness, which is at Pimlico Park in Maryland. And then from there, you go to the Belmont Stakes in New York. So, not really a quote-unquote Southern thing after you get done with the Kentucky Derby, but
yeah,
it's fun nonetheless.
All right. So we got a few people watching right now.
I like it.
I want to do... You get 3 picks.
Okay.
I'm going to run down the list.
Okay.
You get 3 picks.
Okay.
Let's see if either one of us can guess.
Okay.
But here's the fun part. For everybody watching, comment with who you think's going to win.
Okay.
You get viewers, you get 1 guess.
Okay.
Comment who you think's going to win, and if you get it right, I'll put together a prize pack.
Okay. Well, what if I get it right?
Well, we don't count.
What?
You got to pay for your shirt.
I never get prize packs.
All right, so here's the list.
Okay.
And I'm going to read them 1 through... God dang, there's 23 horses.
Yes.
All right, so Hit Show, 30 to 1 odds.
Okay.
Verifying, 15 to 1 odds.
Okay.
2 Fills, 12 to 1 odds. Confidence Game, 20 to 1 odds. Tap It Trice, 5 to 1 odds. King's Barnes, 12 to 1 odds. Reincarnate, 50 to 1 odds. Mage, 15 to 1 odds. Skinner, 20 to 1 odds. Practical Move, 10 to 1 odds. Disarm, 30 to 1 odds. Jace's Road, 50 to 1 odds. Sun Thunder, 50 to 1 odds. Angel of Empire, 8 to 1 odds. Forte, 3 to 1 odds. Raise Kane, 50 to 1 odds. Derma Sotogaki, 10 to 1 odds. Rocket Can, 30 to 1 odds. Lord Miles, 30 to 1 odds. Continue R, 50 to 1 odds. Cyclone Mischief, 30 to 1 odds. Mandarin Hero, 20 to 1 odds. And King Russell, 50 to 1 odds. So...
No Tap It Trice?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Just making sure.
So the favorites are Forte at 3 to 1.
Okay.
Angel of Empire at 8 to 1.
Okay.
Tap It Trice at 5 to 1. Those are everything under 1,000 to 1.
So you want me to pick 3, and one of the 3
we'll get 3 picks.
Okay.
Just for fun.
Okay.
Viewers, type in a name. You can look up the list online if you need to. We'll see if somebody can guess it correctly, and put together a prize pack.
Okay.
I think that'll be fun.
All right. I'm gonna go.
We got a couple guesses. James says Angel for me, and Clint Denman says Forte.
Nope. I think they're both wrong.
Uh-oh.
I'm taking Tappet Trice.
I just like the name.
No, you want me to tell you why I'm taking Tappet Trice?
Sure.
Majority.
Is it a gray horse?
No. I don't think, but I do know this much about the Kentucky Derby.
Uh-huh.
Majority of the Kentucky Derby winners have won from Gate 5. Tappet Trice is running out of Gate 5.
It's not a bad deal.
So, and I mean the odds are pretty. What's his odds? Go back to the odds.
5 to 1.
5 to 1.
Yeah,
not bad.
So you want to go? You want to pick one, or do we want to throw out 3 names?
I'll go 2.
Okay.
I'll go 2.
What's your other one?
Let's see where I was looking at, because I had a list pulled up a second ago. Where's the damn list at? I will go Confidence Game for my second pick.
Confidence Game.
And he's running out of Gate 4, by the way. So they say that 4-5 area is kind of a pretty good area to run out of.
Okay. Let's see if we got another pick.
Because
Mitchell, viewers get one guess.
So
one.
So I'll tell you this to show you how wide open this is, and don't take a whole lot of stock into it.
Yeah.
There's been 10 horses that have run out of Gate 5 that have won the Kentucky Derby. That's the most out of any gate. That's why I went Tappet Trice. He's got a good draw. Not to be confused with a cigar, but he's got a good draw coming out of Gate 5. According to what I was reading, your first few gates are Gate 2, you have Verifying. Gate 3, you have 2 fills. Gate 4, you have Confidence Game. And Gate 5, you have Tappet Trice. Let me see if I can find any of the other gates on here. Close. Where's the gate list at? Damn you, block. I'm not reading this whole freaking article just to find out the gate list.
Heck no. Wow, I'm pushing buttons.
Talk about the purse, by the way.
What's the purse?
$3 million.
Is it?
Yes.
How do they split? I know they split it. I think it's top 5.
Oh, here's the list. So Hit Show is running out of Gate 1. I'll run through the list real quick. You got Hit Show out of 1, Verifying out of 2, 2 fills out of 3, Confidence Game out of 4, Tappet Trice out of Gate 5, King's Barn, that's another one to watch out of Gate 6, Reincarnate out of Gate 7, Mage out of Gate 8, Skinner out of Gate 9, Disarm out of 10, Jace's Road out of 11, Sun Thunder out of 12, Angel of Empire out of 13, Forte out of 14, which Forte is the odds-on favorite, Raise Cane out of 15, Derma what?
Derma Sotogake.
Sotogake? Yeah.
Sotogake.
Okay. Out of 16, Rocket Can out of 17.
Click.
Contrary out of 18.
That's not a pick.
Cyclone Mischief out of
Clint
19.
wants D's nuts.
That's not a pick. Mandarin Hero out of 21.
It's coming out of Gate 69.
King Russell's out of 21.
Yeah, no,
Practical Move out of 22, and Lord Miles out of Gate 23.
All right. So.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
No, Practical Move's in Gate 10.
Well, no, Practical Move is also
Practical Move's out.
Scratched. So had Lord Miles. Yeah, Lord Miles is scratched as well.
All right. All right. Year 2 was Tappet Trice
and Confidence Game.
Okay.
Because they're running out of that 4-5 gate section.
I'm going, and I know nothing about these horses.
Do they have pictures of the horses? Or any of them gray?
I need a gray horse.
I need a gray horse.
I'm taking your dad's advice.
Yeah,
I need a gray horse.
Advice too.
All right, I'm going King's Barnes. And
that's a good one because he's running out of 7, I think. 6 or 7.
6. Oof. King's Barnes and Rocket Can. He's my long shot.
Rocket Can.
30 to 1 odds.
Is that the longest long shot?
No, the longest is 50 to 1.
Which one's that one?
There's a couple of them. So Jace's Road, Reincarnate, Sun Thunder, Continuar, and
I'll
King
tell you
Russell.
what, you want a third pick from me?
Sure.
Reincarnate. out of the 7 gate.
All right. That's a 50 to 1. That's one of the longest shots.
Yep.
All right. So King's Barnes and Rocket Can. And if I'm going a third.
God, Rocket Can's running out of gate 17.
I know.
Holy smokes.
Angel of Empire.
That's out of gate 12, isn't it?
Yeah. No.
13?
14.
14. Okay. Gate 14.
All right. So those are my 3. King's Barnes, Rocket Can, and Angel of Empire.
And I took Tappet Trice, Confidence Game, and Reincarnate.
Write that down.
Okay.
Put it on the
Put
board.
it on the board. We're gonna find out. Which one of the gentlemen's a better handicapper on this one.
I know nothing.
I don't know much. That's why I was wanting pictures of horses to find out if one of them's gray at least.
Tap it. All right, Clint's in for Tap it.
Tappet Trice.
He's on your train. Tap it. Who doesn't want to Tap it Trice?
Tappet Trice has a gray head. I will say that.
Ooh, okay.
So,
see, you may be onto something.
I may be onto something. We'll find out.
I'm hitting shit.
We'll find out Saturday if I'm onto something or not.
For show.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how good your dad was.
He made me bank that one time because I called him from Delta Downs. I said, "Hey,
Really?
there's a gray horse." He's like, "What's the odds on it?" I said 20 to 1. He goes, "How much cash you got?" I was like,
a little bit.
got about $1,000. Why? He
A little
goes,
bit.
"Do you feel like losing $1,000?" I was like, "Can I lose 500 instead?" And he's like, "Sure, go ahead." So you can do the math on that.
All right, so Mitchell is in for Allie picks Mandarin, and Mitchell is going with Disarm.
Okay, I like it.
So
Okay.
we got some picks.
I got it.
Let's see what happens.
He said
I'm
tap
excited.
it twice. I'll take tap it twice.
Well, Trice. We know what he means.
I get what he means.
Don't be a dick.
I know. So we've officially handicapped the Kentucky Derby gentleman style, like we know anything about freaking horse
No,
racing.
and I'm picking just because I like the names.
Yeah, I figured you're kind of like the what is it? The wife that does her NCAA bracket based off the mascots.
Based off the mascots, or they pick like NHL teams because they really like the colors of the uniform.
Yes.
I've heard a lot of that because the
Sweet
Seattle
Jesus.
Kraken are in the playoffs.
I love
and
the Kraken's unit. Yeah, that
you've seen
powder
their
blue.
unis.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
love
like
the powder
blues
blue.
and black and pretty.
Yeah, the
It's
powder
pretty.
blue's legit.
Yeah, it looks good.
But let's talk about that for a second. I mean, without that we're
JB's going in with Reincarnate.
I like JB. I like JB's style. JB and I
right.
kind of are on the same wavelength.
I need to
with
write
that.
these down after the show so I can remember. Nobody go in and edit your picks.
Nobody go edit. Nobody go edit.
You can't cheat. I'm writing it down.
They're all locked in, and we're gonna find out who's gonna win a prize pack.
If anybody.
Yeah,
It's kind of like gambling.
I like
You just
it.
never know. We
I
can't
like
legally gamble in Texas, so
which is stupid,
I know it's so dumb.
dumb, straight up dumb.
It's Gina, not JB.
Okay,
Whoa,
Gina's taking
she's
Reincarnate.
taking over.
I like it. I like it.
Oh,
so
okay.
does JB have a pick, or is Gina just taking a pick?
Just Gina.
Oh wow.
guess.
I need JB to make some kind of pick at least.
All right, I'm gonna go in for this.
Oh
Bourbon
yeah, you're
Rita.
doing the Bourbon Rita.
Are you gonna go with one or no?
Why not? I'm not working tomorrow.
Right. Lift here.
You might not be,
Lift here, right?
because your digits look like they're a little questionable.
They are.
It's fine.
All right.
All right, where are we at? So we're making a Bourbon Rita.
Bourbon Rita. So
Okay.
this is a play on a margarita.
Gotcha.
Obviously.
Obvious.
For Cinco de Mayo. Add ice to shaker. Shake it up. All right. So what do we got?
I'm curious to see who Fred Fowler picked for
Let me see some lime.
for his Kentucky Derby. Fred Fowler's actually a pretty good handicapper if you ain't read some of his stuff. Oh yeah. When he was on ESPN, yeah, super good handicapper. So we're doing like, whoa, she's a squirter. She squirted on, huh?
A citrus squeezer.
Oh, you got a hand.
One.
One. Yeah, don't get the citrus in the cut. That'd burn.
Oh my God.
That'd burn. That'd burn you a little bit, don't it?
I don't feel like we're gonna get much lime juice out of these.
Why don't you just take one of the bottles and use the neck and just squish it into the lime?
We're just gonna throw the limes in there. How about that? Then I'll mush them down. You do your thing, boy. What?
Wow.
All right. while you do some limes. You ever had Cointreau?
No.
That hurts.
Have not.
There you go. Look at you being all smart and stuff. Oh, you missed.
I know. I missed. Suck like damn.
All right, let's see. What other comments we got? Here we go.
Making a mess. I don't know how much lime
Just
juice.
throwing them in, huh? Here, look, muddle them up a little bit. That's probably good, huh? That's
I think so. That's 2
4.
limes.
All right, 1 ounce. Cointreau. Cointreau? Am I saying that
Cointreau.
right?
Contier?
Oh, that missed.
Little touch. Little touch extra.
Oh, wait. We're making 2 of these.
Oh, yeah. Extra touch. There you go. Good job. Salud. Yeah. Good job.
Don't die on me.
Don't.
A 1/4 ounce agave. So
Agave.
1/2 ounce of agave syrup.
Syrup.
Syrup? Syrup or syrup?
I don't know. I say syrup because I'm from Texas.
That's right. What was the point of that thing? I hate making drinks. This is why I don't make.
Yeah. This is why I drink stuff straight.
Right? That shit's thick.
Thick like motor oil.
Thicker than a Snicker.
Thicker than a Snicker. I may have a Snicker. I got one on ice in the refrigerator. I may have a Snicker
Speaking
later.
of Snickers.
Speaking of Snicker. Roy, you're hungry. Eat a Snickers.
Eat a Snickers.
Nah, but I can tell you right now, when I left the ER, bro, I tore up some lubies.
All right, so do we want to go Abasolo, which is Mexican whiskey, or do we want to go Balcones finished in tequila cask? Decisions.
Let's try the Mexican whiskey,
All
just
right, we're
because,
going in.
just because of the fact,
Hey,
because of the fact.
Shout out Clint.
Yes,
for
shout out
this
Clint,
bottle,
yes.
Which was supposed to be on our terrible whiskey episode.
Yes, but we're
whiskeys around the world.
yes, but we're using it for this. Oh, I'm nervous.
So it's super light.
I'm nervous. It is super light. Okay, one.
On. Dos.
Dos. Uno, dos. Uno, dos, tres. Ice.
I think that's what's next. Not much of a cocktail maker.
I think that's what's next.
That's hard.
Yeah, we. This is such.
It's a huge mess.
Yeah, it's fine. That's why we have concrete floors. It's fine.
That's why we have concrete.
That's why we have concrete. The only thing I can do different is rhino liner it.
Right? We did that once.
Yeah, one time at band camp. Shaky, shaky, shaky. You almost wore it on the green screen. Look at us.
I'm not.
We're amazing. Okay. 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 I got you. I like that glass. I want one of those. I'm going to have to get with Mario. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. That's perfect. That's a good Roy. That's a good Roy drink right there.
That one?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah, I'll take that one.
All right.
I'll take the leftovers.
I feel like it should have made way more than that.
Olé! Ugh. Because I'm still working on my Judip.
Probably could have put some ice in the cup, huh? That would have filled it up.
Maybe.
Splash of ice. Whoop-ah!
Splash of ice.
Oh, I didn't rim the glass.
That's fine. I don't dress my margaritas. That's so funny. God, what are we doing?
No telling.
I don't know.
All right, cheers, buddy.
Yeah.
Here's a bourbon Rita.
Okay.
And real quick.
Not too bad. I think I got mostly lime juice, but hey.
Probably. All right, so a bourbon Rita. I got 3/4 ounce lime juice, 1 ounce Cointreau, 1/4 ounce agave syrup, 2 ounces bourbon, add ice to shaker, and shake it up.
It's actually not bad. I like it.
Oh, it tastes just like a margarita.
Yeah, it tastes like a margarita, but with Mexican whiskey. Hey,
Olé.
who'd have thought?
Who'd have thunk it?
I don't know why
There's some salt if you want. I was trying to go fancy, okay?
Fancy like Applebee's on a date night.
All right. I bet people are making fun of me for being a
Probably.
not a bartender.
Oh, yeah.
I'll donate a month. Thanks, James.
Yeah.
You don't like my wooden spoon?
Only because they didn't have a horse called... There actually was a horse at one time, I think, that
Roy.
was called Big Roy. Which, Bucky needs a tip jar.
I would have like 3 pennies in it.
I'd tip you $1.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I try.
God bless America.
Only because they don't have a horse called Big Roy.
JB would say some dumb
I feel
shit
like
that.
I feel like I need to get a horse.
No.
I mean, I live in Silsby.
What do you need a horse for?
I don't know. I used to ride, actually.
Really?
Yeah, way
Did not know
back.
that.
Well, my neighbors had horses, so we kind of rode a little bit.
Okay. Interesting.
I rode a mule
there's
one
a-
time in the mountains of Colorado. Mule's
a-
very sure-footed, by the way. Very sure-footed animal, yes.
Interesting. There's a girl that rides a horse up and down our road at work.
Okay.
I see her all the time.
Is she at least halfway attractive on a horse? Okay, just checking.
No, not at all.
Thought of that.
So that's not bad. Made with bourbon, whiskey,
It's
Mexican
not
whiskey.
bad. I mean, it's a margarita. I mean,
It does. It tastes like a margarita.
margarita.
Probably could have put a little more whiskey in it, but I mean, I followed the recipe. I feel like we added maybe a few extra limes, but it's all good.
It's not bad though. I mean, I like it.
So,
We'll have to use that one more.
yeah. So my issue with cocktails,
I don't really care for them.
well, my issue is that they all use a crap ton of citrus.
Yes.
And citrus, and this is going to make me sound old, gives me heartburn. And, and that's a problem. Why? But that's my question is, and if anybody knows the answer, would love to hear it. Why are most cocktails made with citrus?
That's a good question.
They've all got lemon juice, lime juice, orange. They're all made with a citrus and then a splash of something.
Picking up what you're putting down.
And that's a problem for me.
Yeah, I get good Lord.
Whoa, James.
The General what?
The General Zaragoza's margarita.
Yeah, we got to copy that.
Respirado tequila.
Interesting.
1.5 ounces of Still Austin rye whiskey.
Okay, I can get down with that.
So it's whiskey and tequila.
Okay.
I'm curious, what are hella bitters?
That's a good question.
See, James fills me on the citrus thing.
I get it too, man.
I don't understand, but why?
I don't know.
Like, what is it about the citrus that makes it so popular in cocktails?
The fact that it's acidic, maybe?
I don't know, but that's why my favorite cocktail is an old fashioned.
Right.
There's no citrus in that.
No, there's not.
And it's a delicious cocktail.
Yes.
But
I don't
other
know,
than
man.
that, I don't do.
I'm confused on why that whole thing is too. I mean, I get you. I understand exactly what you're saying with it.
But that one is interesting just because I don't see tequila and whiskey mixed.
And not just that, the
Ever.
fact they're using Still Austin rye, and it kind of
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
kind of plays at my emotions a little bit. But yeah, no, it's not bad at all. I mean, I'm going back and forth between.
Right, I meant julep and a bourbon Rita.
If I had to pick one better, I kind of like the bourbon Rita a little
Really?
bit better. Yeah.
I think I would go. I might add just a touch.
I'm not a big fan of mint. Like I said, I used to drink mojitos a lot back in the day.
Yeah.
And I guess I kind of went through
Wore
burnout.
out, yeah.
Yeah. So
Mojitos aren't terrible though.
no, but I learned real quick. So funny story being as we're tying all this in together. So mine and Brandy's first anniversary, I took her to the Hill Country. Went to Green, all that jazz. We stayed the night in a hotel in San Antonio because our hotel in New Braunfels was not ready yet.
Oh, okay.
So we went up a day early. I went down to the bar at a hotel in San Antonio. I said, "Hey, can you make me a mojito?"
Yeah.
Some bitch was green.
Like green?
Like green.
Like green like our logo.
Green like our logo. Green.
Nice.
I was like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "Well, I made you a mojito." I was like, "What did you use?" And she showed me what she did. I said, "No." So I literally.
What did she use? Midori or something?
She used
to
like
make
some
it
kind
green?
of green mint liqueur.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And I was like, "No." And she's like, "What do you mean no?" And I said, "Give me this." So I literally walked behind the bar.
That's interesting.
Tended bar, all the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Made one right. And she's like, "Can you work here?" And I was like, "No.
God, no.
I don't live here, so no.
No.
You just need to learn how to do your job." courtesy of Donald. Who is Donald Bond?
Donald Bond.
Any relation to James Bond?
Y'all should follow Donald, the Bond of Bourbon.
The Bond of Bourbon.
I like it.
What is he on? Is he on
a follower?
Is he on Twitter or is he on
Facebook,
the Facebook,
Instagram,
or the
Tiki-Taki?
Yeah, or the YouTubey?
We're so old.
We're so old.
Is he on the Facebook?
He might be on that there MySpace. By God.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'd put him in my top 8.
Put him in my top 8. God. Can we talk about how the fact that I have no idea why Marcus Smart has green freaking hair?
JB, or I guess Gina at this point.
I don't know who it is. No, that's probably JB.
We don't need Jen in our lives.
But we need to talk about Jen.
No, we don't.
We
don't need to talk about Jen.
We can talk about Jen. Oh.
We
yes,
can't.
we can. I feel Jen's in your future, buddy. I'm not going to lie. I feel Jen's in your future.
The only time... Okay, I'll make you a deal.
Okay.
If JB is ever sitting in the center seat, on the hot seat...
We're talking about September.
I'll drink gin.
Okay. JB, you heard it first.
You heard it here.
You heard it here first.
If he's sitting in the hot seat, I'll drink gin.
If JB's in the hot seat...
And I've said it before, and I'll say it again, but I will have the Still Austin gin on the table with his gin.
And that's fine.
That way we can kind of compare and contrast.
I don't think JB would... You know JB, he's not a... He ain't afraid to compare his
I
stuff
know.
with other stuff.
No, and it was a ton of fun. We talked about it last week. It was a ton of fun walking around with JB and just kind of seeing him try everybody's stuff and talk to everybody. That was a lot of fun.
I want, and I am in the process of working on it. I want JB at Southeast Texas Whiskey Fest. I want the guys from Acre.
Well, I think
at Southeast Texas.
For that to happen, we have to get them into Longhorn stores first.
True.
Because if you noticed, it was all the distributors that they work with.
It is.
The whiskey brands and
it is.
That they work with.
But I'm curious. So they don't get all their stuff from Greenlight, though.
No.
So I found out a little recon, and I'll share this. Favorite brands out of Houston distributes for Acre.
Who? What now? Say
Favorite
that.
brands.
Favorite brands? Okay. I mean, we just need to talk to Mike and see.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about bringing Mike on at some point, probably mid-May-ish.
Excuse me.
I know I reached out to Andrew Howell because that's who we're supposed to have next week. Andrew Howell and Ari from Thornton Distilling.
Yeah, from Thornton.
So
up in
Illinois. Yes,
Illinois.
Thornton, Illinois is actually where
that's all. Kept Bowling Back 40. That's his area.
It's his neck of the woods. Yeah.
I don't know if he. I don't think he's.
I'm coming for you, and Jen is coming with me. You heard it first. Heard it here first.
Oh,
see,
God.
Hey, Jen is in, man.
But this is why we.
Jen's
this is why we work so well together, and this is what I love.
Something I can get behind because I hate vodka.
But I gotta be, I guess,
Hashtag
devil's advocate.
Vodka sucks.
Hashtag vodka sucks. I'll throw that one out there with you. We can all agree on that one.
Hashtag Jen is in.
Hashtag Jen is not in.
What?
I'm just seeing. I gotta play devil's advocate in this whole thing. You and JB are kind of like all lovey-dovey, and I gotta be. I don't want to be the third wheel, so I've got to just be the bad guy in this whole situation, and throw out things like hashtag Jen is not in.
Jen's in.
And JB knows I love him. Y'all, everybody knows I love what Acre's doing.
They're doing some stuff.
I hope everybody understands. I hope Acre understands. I hope everybody knows it is a joke.
Yes.
Like I want y'all to understand that I'm not. In no way, shape, or form, I'm never serious. I don't think, but but I gotta be a little bit of the bad guy in this thing.
You gotta be the bad guy, man.
I'm like, I can't think now.
You can't talk neither. Apparently, 'cause we've seen that in action before too.
Words.
Daniel from Whiskey Tribe.
That guy. Hey, it's him. Roy. Say something.
And I just
say something.
Salt her up. Hey, man, what's up? He's like, what? Who are you? I don't know if he follows the show or not, but he did get a sticker. I made sure. What the hell? Vodka?
Hashtag vodka sucks unless you're on a diet.
I like that. That's a good one. That's a hashtag of the night right there.
Hashtag gluten free.
Yep. Yeah, especially if it's 6 times distilled.
It's so dumb. So dumb.
Just saying.
I'm pretty sure it's all gluten-free.
There's only one vodka I'll drink on this earth. Texas Tales.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't tried Acres yet. I'm sure if Acre makes vodka, which I think they do, I think that's what their 2 minis is. Maybe.
Dana asked me who signed my Texas Tail bottle, and I'm really not sure.
think
It looks like
Nick.
it says Pam.
Pam.
I don't know. It looks like a P, and then it really does. It looks like Pam, but I know it's not Pam. I just don't know who it is that signed it.
I don't
Because
know.
she asked me, and I was like, I don't know. And it's got to be a girl because they signed it, and then there's a little heart, I guess, as like maybe a dot.
Oh, is that Laney's sister that tends bar for?
I don't remember her name. I'm not going to lie. That makes me sound like an asshole.
But don't be scared.
Don't be skirt.
Okay, don't be
Can't be
scared.
skirt. Jen is your friend.
Yeah, Jen is
Ryan,
your friend. See,
no.
Ryan's even in on it. Jen's your friend.
No.
Barrel
Ryan-
aged gin is fantastic. See,
So Ryan is the one that told me I needed to try the Still Austin gin.
Okay, Black Halo vodka is their vodka.
Black.
Oh, wait a minute. I did try that actually. I
Barrel
tried
aged
that
gin,
pregame at
fantastic.
Whiskey Fest with Gina.
Oh, theirs.
Yes,
yeah,
their Black Halo,
The
yes.
Black Halo.
Black
Yes.
Halo.
Yes, we did try that one.
Surprisingly smooth. I liked it.
Not gonna lie, I still like Texas Tales better.
Tomato.
Just
I feel they're kind of doing the same thing with it.
no, for sure. But you know,
I get you. I understand it.
everybody can have a choice.
Hanger One vodka. Is that the
Hanger One
Is that the
vodka
Ryan Reynolds vodka,
No,
or is that
that's
Aviator?
Aviation.
Okay, Aviation.
Is gin,
Gin. Okay.
purple gin. Yeah, my wife does.
Drink me.
My wife does like that purple, sparkly,
Drink
pretty
me.
gin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meander wooded gin.
Interesting.
Interesting. See, this is not a gin show.
Oh,
Y'all
that's-
quit talking about gins.
That's Acres'
Y'all
other
quit.
gin is the Meander.
This is not a gin show.
It's a whatever we want it to be show. 2 minis and lemonade, I hear, is all the rage in Fort Worth.
See? Citrus.
I'm just saying.
Citrus. Why?
That's just what I've been told. That's what my sauces are
Why?
telling me.
Sauces.
Yeah, my
You
sauces.
got sauces?
I got sauces.
I got sauces that I put on buffalo wings. All right. So I am going to make another mint julep,
Oh, God.
but I'm going to make it with the honeydew from
Okay.
Garrison Brothers.
Okay.
And it might be a little too medicinal is what I'm scared of, because
Okay.
you think honey and mint and their medicinal values
Okay.
from back in the Gap. So I'm kind of curious, but something tells me it might be good,
Okay.
and that's why I brought the Garrison Brothers.
Okay. I'm excited.
Do you want one? Or no?
Yes, just a small one, though. Because,
Can I do
medication
this in a? No, I can't.
medication and alcohol doesn't mix sometimes.
No, you're right. It
So,
doesn't. I don't think I can do this in a shaker. So
okay.
I've already got mint in here.
Okay.
So I feel like I just need to add the bourbon, right?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Maybe a little simple syrup.
Maybe. I don't know.
Let's do a squeeze.
Born and bred in High, Texas.
This is such. I love all this.
High.
Hi, how you doing?
How you do?
How you doing?
We still got to get some bar equipment if we're going to do shit like this.
You don't like my muddler?
You're into the spatula?
Muddling. Muddling.
Muddling.
Muddling.
Good
Not mud.
Lord. I'm
I
mudding.
know we're in Southeast Texas, but I'm not mudding.
Not mudding.
So,
Honeydew.
honeydew
Yep.
and mint. Where did my jigger go?
Ah, right
I
there.
see it. I see it.
I have flashbacks of when you actually messed up your hand the first time right now. Because that's the same hand,
It
isn't it?
is.
God, you just need to cut that thing off.
Yeah, my left hand it's going to be gone.
Ooh.
Ah!
Ooh.
Why did I do that?
Can you get a Winter Soldier arm? I tried to talk my doctor into that one
Come
time.
on. I'd take a winner.
I'd take a Winter Soldier
And I've
arm.
already got the name.
True.
Bucky.
Half of it, yeah. Last name not Barnes.
Not Barnes. But I know a guy with the last name Barnes.
So does that make me Captain Rogers?
You can be my Captain America.
I feel like I could be Captain America. I'd have to cut weight.
But you'd have a cool ass shield.
I would have a cool ass shield. I got a cool ass Go Hawk.
That fucking go hog. That looks like a vagina.
My daughter even calls it a Go Hawk now.
Does she?
Yes.
All right. This is not stirred super well. I don't know how minty it's
I think I'm going to pass on that, actually.
That's fine.
Just because, like I said.
Watch, I'm going to make it fancy. Hey, this is where you get your tips.
Dink.
Boom! Look at that.
Tippy
And
waitress.
If I had a straw, I'd put it right next to it.
It's a big red straw.
Because what you do is you put your straw next to your garnish. That way, whenever your drinker goes in, they get the nose of whatever your garnish is, and it enhances the flavor
Look
of
at
your
you.
cocktail.
Not a cocktail guy, not going to lie.
Not a cocktail guy either. But I do know some things. I stayed at a Holiday Inn last night.
Did you?
No.
Okay.
I stayed at my house.
That's what I thought. I was like,
So it's a little... I probably should have just remade the whole thing. A little watered down. But...
What kind of comments we got going on? Because I see there's...
Oh, shoot. Dang.
Yeah, I see
Gina's?
there's,
Gina.
Gin.
Is that why JB married his wife?
Wait a minute. JB's in Houston?
Wait, what?
Why are you in Houston? Wait a minute.
Did you say Gundy's? Gindy's. Oh.
Gindy's. Interesting.
Why are y'all in Houston?
Gindy's. Oh, okay. I see what he did. He did the peanut icon. Gindy's nuts. I see what he did.
Yeah, Gindy's nuts.
Why
Because
are they in
citrus
Houston?
Is tasty, just angry. We are in Houston. Why are y'all in Houston? Because citrus is tasty, just angry. I don't
Add
know.
a dash of simple syrup.
Honeydew, eh?
Okay.
Medicinal. Clint, get off these nuts. That worked.
That did work.
I didn't even think about that.
That worked. I like that. Get off these nuts. That's funny.
How you doing? Frost that cake. Whoa!
What cake?
What is happening?
I don't know.
Hey, for once, we aren't off the rails.
No,
the comments are off the
rails.
Frost that cake. Start using the other hand when you... Yeah. Hey! Whoa!
Whoa!
What are we... Hey, is it dark? Gentlemen After
Gentlemen
Dark.
After Dark. We're there.
That's why the nuts...
Is that an eggplant?
Y'all quit it!
What the cornbread?
For the nose.
God.
Because you want to nose your cocktail.
Sophomore humor at its finest. Sweet Jesus.
Oh, God.
Y'all are off the rails. I can honestly say we're not off the rails this time.
Clint.
You're a muddler.
Simple syrup to cut the citrus.
Yes.
Okay. You're a muddler.
Yeah.
Whoa. The comments are out of control.
The comments are out of control, but I love it.
Oh, y'all are killing me.
The comments are out of control.
Out of
By
control.
far out of control. They're off the rails.
Out of control.
Hashtag friends off the rails.
Friends off the rails.
Very much so.
Hashtag Thirsty Thursday.
Yes.
Hashtag Gentlemen After Dark.
Yes.
Oh, y'all are too funny.
Gentlemen After Dark.
So, here's a question.
Okay.
Since for some reason, and we aren't basketball guys, we're all short, fat, and white. We've got it on NBA TV. The Lakers and the Golden State Warriors are playing.
Nobody cares.
Here's my question to you and everybody else. I don't know if we have any basketball fans watching. If Steph Curry and the Warriors win this series, does Steph's legacy overtake LeBron's?
Easily. Steph's been with the same franchise, number one.
Right.
LeBron's been to 3 different franchises.
Because everybody talks about LeBron as the player of our generation. He's the Michael Jordan of this generation.
I don't feel
If you
he
look
is.
at Steph's resume, he's done just as much as LeBron. And he's done it with one team.
Yeah, I get that.
And he changed the game because of the type of player he is. He's smaller.
Yes.
He's a three-point shooter,
Yes.
so he brought that back.
Yes.
He's won 5 rings.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, something like that.
So I think this will, if he can win this year, it'll tie him with LeBron, I think.
Okay.
I may be completely off. But will Steph ever overtake LeBron and his legacy? As our generation's
As
greatest
a legacy
player.
as a whole, no. And the reason why I say that is because
Clint, you're killing me.
LeBron kind of, as much as I hate to say this,
Where's
LeBron.
mine, dude? Yes, James, thank you. Steph is the GOAT. Thank you.
I mean, I agree with him. Don't get me wrong. Who is LeBron?
Oh, Brumra.
Yeah.
King James.
LeBron who? Exactly. I don't know if you can call him King James, though. I mean, I feel that's kind of...
But that's always been the thing. And I'll give it... Now, I'll give it to him. D's nuts. I'll give him D's nuts. Sorry. Clint's got me on D's nuts. No, he doesn't. Clint, you do not know. That came out wrong.
You think?
LeBron has won a championship everywhere he's gone. He turned Cleveland around. He went to the Heat. Yeah, that was a whole super team thing.
Yeah.
They won. He's gone to L.A. Granted, it was in the bubble. They won the COVID year championship. I mean, everywhere he's gone, he's won. I'll give him that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, has he...
But, and why is he always the one compared to Jordan? Yeah, I get it. They're kind of, sort of, not really similar, and they're playing in two different eras. Like, Jordan admitted, he was beat up every single game.
Oh, I'm
People
sure.
tried to take him out.
Yes.
LeBron is playing in an era where fouls happen because somebody goes,
Yeah.
foul. It's different. It's a different game.
very
But
different.
LeBron could, like, legitimately go play tight end in the NFL if he was a man. But, because he's that big.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I just don't... To me, I like Steph's
But
legacy
Steph-
better. And God forbid, I'm not a basketball guy. Okay, so
No,
let's
me
preface
neither.
that off the cut. Not a
Yeah,
basketball
James,
guy.
I agree. He will forever be known as the best shooter in the game.
Meadowlark Lemon. I feel that's a movie reference.
I don't know what you're talking
I feel
about,
that's a
James.
movie reference. Is that got anything to do with was it Coffee Black and Jackie Moon and stuff like that?
I don't know.
I feel it does.
But that's my question, because nobody is talking about Steph the way they talk about LeBron. And I truly feel like they should be because of his accomplishments.
Well, I mean, I like the fact that Steph's done it in a quote-unquote non-traditional market. Okay.
True.
I mean, Golden State is not a golden. When you think California basketball, there's two teams that come to mind: Lakers, Clippers.
Most people probably can't name all of the California teams.
No,
Because I think I want to say there's 4.
there's the Lakers, the Clippers, the Golden State Warriors, the Sacramento Kings.
I want to say there's 4.
I think,
But
you're right.
I would venture to say the majority of people could not name all 4 of those teams.
No, probably
And
not.
there might be another one. Hell, I don't know. And where is Golden State? Is that a dumb question?
San Francisco.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Dub City. Yeah. Harlem Globetrotters.
God.
That's
It's hard
funny.
to okay, so James said it's hard to compare different position players. LeBron has too much controversy in his career, is jaded with team moves and super team domination.
I agree with that.
Agree. Jordan made his team level up. LeBron scouted GOATs to help him win.
And I feel Steph has kind of made his team level up, too. Because, I mean, let's be honest. How many people were knocking down Klay Thompson's door to draft him?
Right. I mean, well,
How many people were looking at Draymond Green to draft him?
and that's but that's what's really cool about the Golden State Warriors is they built that team a little different.
Yeah.
They got Steph, Clay, and Draymond, and they've all been together for a while now.
Yeah, they've been together for a while.
So I mean, it's
And then you've added
not
bits-
like they went in and
You've
said,
added bits
"Hey,
and pieces over the
I
years,
want-"
too. I mean, you had Iguodala for a little bit, which Iguodala basically rewrote his career when he went to Golden
Right,
State.
but they didn't go out and say, "Okay, I want James Harden and I want
Right.
him and I want him," and give them max contracts and bring in these crazy superstars.
Right.
They built that team and they just continued to win.
Yeah.
They've been one of the most consistent teams, and I would consider them a dynasty in a sense.
Yeah.
Over the last 8 years or whatever.
At least, if not 10.
So I mean, it's just I don't know. We don't either, Mitchell. We don't follow basketball either.
No, I don't follow
but that is
basketball at all.
I feel like even if you don't follow basketball, look, everybody knows who LeBron James is. Everybody understands his legacy. Everybody hears. If you watch SportsCenter, you hear the comparisons to Michael Jordan. What you don't ever hear is the Steph Curry talk. And is he the GOAT?
Okay. I'll see your Michael Jordan comparison and transition you with this. Which is better, LeBron James or Magic Johnson?
LeBron James.
No. Not even close.
You don't think?
No.
Okay.
Magic revolutionized basketball when he came in because of the fact that he was a big guy that could pass and all that.
Did he revolutionize the position? Yes.
Well, yeah, because nobody knew what to categorize him at. I mean, he's as big as a center in his day.
Is he what LeBron James is? No.
Yeah, but is that more cultural or is that more player? I feel LeBron's
even if you take the cultural side out of it.
I feel LeBron's more cultural than anything.
Yeah. I mean, he's had the show on HBO, Barbershop, I think it was.
Yes.
Because it's cool to sit at your barbershop and talk.
Yes.
Yes. LeBron James as a cultural figure, yeah, huge. But even just the on-court stuff, I feel like LeBron is more accomplished than Magic.
Yeah.
I don't want to activate that. Can I not? No. Okay. Anyways, I don't know, and that's dumb NBA talk. We're not NBA guys by any means.
No,
but
not NBA guys.
It was just something that, because I like Steph. I'm a Steph fan, even if I'm not an NBA fan. I like what Steph does.
I like what Steph does too. I mean, I can get down with that.
And I think this series is way more talked about than the other series in the other league. I don't even know. I can't even tell you. I think it's the Clippers. Could be completely wrong about that.
Yeah, I don't know what the other side of the West is.
Golden State and Los Angeles is Lakers.
Yeah, that's by far the one
series.
that everybody was talking about. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was trying to figure out what I was doing for a second. Because I know something we both are, so I got to check the latest. You Stros, man.
It was. It was
Stros.
completely different. What happened now?
They're 2.5 games back of the Rangers.
Yeah, I know.
And apparently, they're now third in the AL West behind.
What about Jake DeGrom going down?
I hear it's a 15-day thing. It's not super serious. It's just a little forearm tightness, which the way he pitches, I get it.
But, and on the flip side, and I don't like to make excuses for my team, we've lost like 3 starting pitchers.
You have. There's been a lot.
It's been a rough go. We don't have Jose Altuve.
You don't have Brantley.
We don't have Brantley. I mean, we're missing.
You're missing
some
cogs.
key pieces.
I'll give you that. You're missing some cogs.
So, let us get healthy.
But I love the fact. Here's what I love, though. I love the fact that everybody was. See, Mitchell's right there with me. Go Rangers.
No.
I love the fact that everybody had Seattle.
Oh, chalked as the team.
That's the team in the West.
Right.
And they're sitting almost dead last in the West.
How bad is Oakland, though?
Super bad.
Oakland and Chicago White Sox.
6-26 is what Oakland's record is right now.
They had 2,500 fans in the stands the other night.
They're fixing to move
2,500.
They're moving to Vegas.
You don't pay the bills with 2,500 fans.
You don't. They're moving to Vegas. I'm not
worried
about
to go. And I hope it's a complete rebrand.
It should be.
I want the A's gone. I want Oakland out of it.
Yeah.
I want it to come out with a bang. Introduce if it's 2024, 2025, I want in the preseason or in spring training or whatever it is, I want them to come out and I just want it to be a big splash.
I agree. I mean, that's what they need. That franchise needs that. I mean, they've been the A's since the damn 70s, for God's sakes.
And there's always been
longer. I mean,
but there's always been talk of how bad the Oakland Coliseum is, how bad the overall support. They always have terrible.
Oakland in general is.
Oakland in general, even with the way they handled the Raiders, the way they don't want to give anybody a new stadium.
No,
they don't. It's like they don't give a shit, and you can't have that. When the fans of especially the Oakland Raiders, look at those fans. They showed up and showed out.
That's probably the most passionate fan base in all of NFL.
Yeah, and it was though that sucked.
Yeah,
but I don't know, man.
It's too early. No, really? I mean, I feel like because we're a month shy of the All-Star break.
How is the Elijah Craig toasted? I know the Penelope toasted, and everybody knows my love and passion for Penelope. I love it. Yeah, there you go. Choke on it.
Don't get me wrong. I like
James, if you've had the Penelope toasted and you want to give a comparison of Elijah Craig,
I like
versus
Penelope, but I'm not as obsessed with it as you are.
Oh, I've already texted Mike
JD?
Williams.
Oh, okay, Mike Williams.
And let him know, hey, when Rio shows up in your store,
Yeah.
I need you to let me know because I will be there.
I got you.
Like, there is no wasted time. I am directly in the store as soon as he lets me know. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Oh, I'm sure you're excited.
So excited.
It's another color of the rainbow
Yeah.
for you.
I really wish I could have found the Tokai finished rye, but I never saw it in their store, so
Yeah.
I'm a little upset about that, guys. But, you know. Taste the rainbow.
God, you and the rainbow. Oh, wait, 3-ball. Oh, he missed. Oh. Can we talk about what this Reeves kid? I don't know who the Reeves kid from L.A.
Okay. Don't know who he is.
Apparently, they've got him as the second coming of Jason Williams.
Oh, yeah?
Apparently.
Nice.
So,
I do like that LeBron is doing it with what I would consider a properly built Lakers team this year.
yeah, but do you like his
'Cause
whole
it's not
theory of how he's trying to
a
hang
super
on
team.
until,
Bron,
Bronny,
Bronny, whatever it
his
is,
name is.
shows up. Yeah, he wants to play with his son, and I get that's kind of cool.
Ask Rey Mysterio how cool it is to play with your son.
Ask Ken Griffey.
Ken Griffey was different. Ken Griffey that's always been a thing there.
So I mean I get it from that sense because
Yeah.
it was cool to see Griffey and Griffey.
It was. I'm not gonna lie. It was.
Granted, I got like the super back end of that because I'm not that old, but
Thanks. I'm not that old. My name's Bucky, and I got more gray in my beard than what my co-host does anywhere.
oh shit. All right, Elijah Craig toasted
I miss Jay Will too.
to me.
By the way, I miss the shit out of Jason Williams.
The perfect toasted barrel bourbon, super smooth and complex.
Nice.
That's very high regards.
Okay.
Very high regards.
Very, very high.
Interesting.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I love it. Interesting stuff. So we got all our Kentucky Derby picks in.
Yeah.
We did that.
We did that.
We did
Everybody
the
got
mint
their
juleps.
picks in.
Yep,
I'm
everybody
going
got
to
their
write
mints
those
in.
down tonight.
Yep.
We got our mint juleps in.
Yep.
We got our bourbon Rita for Cinco de Mayo.
Yep. I like the bourbon Rita a little bit better than the mint julep.
I'm going to stick with the mint julep. I'm going to stick with the fruit booty drink.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I still can't get over your hand.
Why?
It's just I have flashbacks.
I was practicing my fillet skills.
I have flashbacks of a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have flashbacks of a year ago. Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't. It happened so fast, and it was so sharp because it was such a brand new blade.
I'm ordering you, no bullshit. I told you this before we went on air. I'm ordering you the Roxxon 2-in-1, which has a pair of shears in it that you can. Is that? Oh, that is Shoei. Okay.
Yeah.
New Balance, really? I'd like to see Nike get him instead.
Mike Clint, be good, brother.
Yep.
Oh, Mitchell has 5 Trill, which is
Mitchell
a
and I
Morrison.
talked-
Though that is the original Morrison
Coors Molson.
Coors Molson
Yes.
whiskey.
Yes.
That one came out a few years ago.
I got a bead on both bottles. I may make a trip tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So their recent release, which we talked about a
Barman.
few episodes ago, is Barman. It is their first bourbon
Yep.
from Coors Molson.
Yep.
So it is a blend. The 5 Trail is a blend of whiskeys.
Yes.
The Barman is a blend of bourbons.
Yes.
So this will be their first bourbon.
Yes.
I've never had either one.
I got a bead on where they're at. I'm not disclosing the location because I want to make sure I get mine first. But yeah.
Oh man.
So other than
Like
that,
it on
I mean,
ice.
I'll,
Interesting.
I'll let you know. We also have a Uncle Nearest rye that's in the
Ooh.
future. Yes.
I'm excited to try that.
100% proof rye.
Nice.
So
I'm excited to try their rye.
it got delivered today as I walked one of our friends of the show, Mitchell, through the studio.
Yeah.
Mitchell told me, it looks so much bigger on TV. And guess what, buddy? It's a shoebox.
It's a shoebox.
It's a shoebox.
Literally a shoebox.
But hey, it's our shoebox.
It is.
It's our shoebox. It's bought, paid for.
Hands
Yes.
in the dirt. Built from the ground up by us.
Built functional tough.
Yeah.
Not Ford tough.
Ish.
Pretty solid, yeah. Pretty solid.
Ish. Oh. Hello.
Gotcha. Fantastic.
Anything else you want to talk about tonight?
Man, I mean, it's kind of been a dead week. I mean, we went back and forth. Should we do Friday? Should we do this?
What are
Should we
you
do
doing
that?
for your
We're just gonna go out and eat.
Yeah?
I mean, can we
any
win-
idea where you're going?
Not yet.
With kids, without kids? Without.
I can definitely say that.
So y'all can go to a nicer restaurant.
Yes.
As me and the wife
I don't know if
had
you-
our
I don't-
kids.
I don't know if
celebrated with
I don't
them
know if you've hung out with the band of demons that I call children, but
a couple times.
yeah, they're interesting to take out to a restaurant.
Yeah. So me and the wife did ours with kids.
Right.
We did a family dinner. We did
Well,
Cracker Barrel.
The good thing about y'all's is your
But-
kids are older,
Right.
so it makes it a little.
But we
easier.
did Cracker Barrel because everybody could pick something.
Right.
We had a good time.
Good.
And granted, the next weekend we did Texas Whiskey Fest,
That's-
so we were able
that's
to
the
get
whole
away,
point of why
go
we-
to
yeah.
Austin.
Because
Yeah.
we were talking about if we were going to get out of town this weekend or
Yeah.
not, and with Whiskey Fest being 2 weekends ago, the answer
Right.
to that was no.
Yeah.
Because I had Whiskey Fest and WWE back to back.
How was that? We didn't even talk about it.
It was pretty fun. I'm not gonna
Yeah?
lie, it was pretty fun.
Were y'all that? Was that y'all's seats? The
That was
picture
yeah, that was
you sent?
yeah,
that was
the-
your
the
seats?
empty ring, no Zoom.
No Zoom. That
No
was
Zoom.
your seats.
I was 2 rows back.
That's legit.
That
Did you
was
get any
legit.
sweat on you?
No, but my kid's a rock star, so he.
What happened?
Well, during the intermission, he took a picture with Byron Saxton. Who's
No
one of the-
way.
Yes, I have it on my phone. He got to, and I didn't get pictures of this because it happened super quick. He got to high five both of the tag team champs, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and Sami let him touch the belt.
Shut the front door.
So yeah, shout out to
Hell yeah.
the Canadian Connection because those guys are super cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a good time. We bought some stuff.
Do y'all have a sign or no?
No, didn't take
No?
a sign. No, WWE was super strict on stuff. They were announcing shit from bull horns, and it was kind of like,
What?
oh, it was weird. You can't.
I'm gonna
take
break
any-
the stick.
You
Keep
can't take any video at all.
What?
No video.
Man, that sucks. I was hoping to see some footage.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got still pictures. You can
Yeah.
do still pictures, but
Oh, okay.
and I'll show them to you off air. So it was kind of pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, WWE was super strict on stuff, which I can't blame them. Okay, I mean they turn out a product. They don't want anybody to like turn around and reuse or redistribute their product, kind of like the MLB and all that jazz. So I get why they did what they did. The card was okay. It was a 3-hour show. So the card was pretty good. I mean, he got to see some of his favorites. You know, I got to see some stuff that was pretty cool. All in all, it was a good night. It was a 3-hour card, by the way, too. So
How was the venue? With it being at Ford Park.
the venue was good. I mean, there's really not. The sad thing about it is Ford Park gets a bad rap. There's really not a bad seat in the house.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like I was telling everybody else, you know, I get why WWE does what they do because of the simple fact that they don't want anybody to redistribute or stuff like that. Yeah, that was the one picture that I tried to.
What was I guess, is there like the main event? Is that a thing?
So so the main event was the tag team champion, the undisputed tag team championship, which was the Usos, Jimmy and Jay versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. That was the main event of the night.
And it was, is it SmackDown or Raw?
This was actually classified as Saturday night's main event. So it wasn't either because they had people from different
so it was just kind of
it was multi-branded because you had some people from SmackDown, some from Raw. Granted, it was more.
Was it televised? I didn't.
No,
even
it was
look.
not televised.
Okay.
No, granted, there was more people from SmackDown just because of the
Right.
fact that SmackDown was in Corpus Christi on Friday. So short little drive up.
Right.
And then oddly enough, there was some from Raw because Raw was in Fort Worth.
Oh, okay.
On Monday.
Okay.
So they kind of did it like that. But yeah, super good. A lot of pictures. You know, there was, I mean, it was a good time. I mean, he enjoyed it. He was going crazy about it, so that's always a good thing. There was a couple matches that were a little stale to me, but I mean,
but was it overall? It was a good.
Overall,
card?
it was a good experience. Yeah, I mean, he got his merch. He's walking around with a red Bloodline hat.
I was gonna say, what did y'all get? Anything cool?
Yeah, he got a AJ Styles action figure because he's a big AJ Styles guy.
Okay.
I bought the daughter a Connor's Cure bracelet, which you don't know about Connor's Cure. It was a foundation that WWE set up to benefit pediatric cancer research.
Okay.
It's linked with the V Foundation, so every time somebody buys a Connor's Cure bracelet, which is a bead, you've seen them, the beaded bracelets with the block Connor's Cure on it, the whole proceeds of that goes towards pediatric cancer research.
Okay.
So kind of cool there.
That's pretty cool.
Merch was a little sketchy just because of the fact they didn't have a whole lot of it, being as it was a house show in Beaumont.
Yeah.
So he wanted a hat. There was only one hat for him to get. So
I'm assuming they had concessions.
yeah, they had concessions. I mean, we ate before. I took him to Mellow Mushroom. We did that thing. So
can't go wrong.
I asked him where he wanted to go. He was back and forth between B-Dubs and Mellow Mushroom. He finally decided Mellow Mushroom.
Nice.
After that, we stopped at Whataburger for milkshakes.
Hell yeah, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we got in about 11:30. We left Ford Park. We got in our truck about 10:30.
Yeah.
And then by the time we got out of Ford Park, got milkshakes, got home, it was like an hour.
Nice.
So
that's a pretty cool night, man.
Yeah, not too bad.
I was super excited for y'all.
Yeah, it was a fun one. He tried to get me to, because Raw in like July is in Houston, and I already looked at tickets.
Yeah,
I'm like,
nope.
no, you smoke yourself. Raw tickets are way more expensive
Are
than.
they?
Oh yes, the seats I got for like $100 a ticket, I'd have to pay like $300 a ticket.
Really, it's that expensive?
It's that much more expensive, yeah. So he tried to talk me into letting him get a authentic championship belt. I told him he was retarded because it was $250. Yes, I said
really?
Yes, $250
for a belt.
But it was full size.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looked like the real thing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, not gonna lie. So I mean, fun.
That'd be fun.
It was a fun little experience. Like I said, I got pictures.
Good. That's good. I'm glad.
I'll share with you all.
I'm glad he enjoyed it.
He had a blast. He loved it.
Glad y'all had a good time together. I was excited for y'all. I didn't even think about it until
towards the end. Yeah,
that's really cool, man.
Yeah, it was a fun little night. He didn't get freaked out over anything, which was kind of cool.
Flashing lights.
No, it didn't really mess with him a whole lot.
Good.
So
that's fun though.
Yeah,
y'all can, because y'all went to the Astros Rangers game.
Yep.
And y'all have gotten to do now wrestling together.
Took him to Cody Johnson when Cody Johnson was in town in November.
That's fun. I mean, that's good for us.
Yeah.
Like as a dad and a son, and because there's things that as he gets older, we're all gonna want to do together, that'll be a super fun time. Like we always talk about the College Classic at Minute Maid.
College Classic,
at Minute Maid. That'd be fun to go to. Things like Raw or SmackDown, fun stuff like that. Like, and we're all gonna at some point probably as two families go to concerts together.
Yeah, probably.
So I mean, as he gets older, that's awesome.
Yep.
I mean, that'll be a ton of fun. I think it's really cool that he's able to go to things like that and do.
Yeah, he kind of surprised me because I figured he was going to ask for his earplugs, but I even told him beforehand, I'm like, hey, do you want me to bring your earplugs? He's like, no, I think I'm going to be okay. So it worked out.
Awesome.
He's not a big fan of Shinsuke Nakamura's music, though.
No?
No.
I don't know what it is, but
it's a lot of violins and rock guitars and that type of stuff. He kind of, I think it was the violin that kind of messed with him a little bit, but that was really the only kind of issue.
Yeah. For sure. So, just real quick, James is talking about Bartlett's whiskey.
Okay.
He said the cask strength is delicious. It's out of Conroe.
Okay.
Did not know there was a distillery in Conroe.
I'd heard there was, but I didn't know if it was one of those things, kind of like the M&Ms. Does it exist? Don't know, but that's cool to know.
Dang, what was it?
Old Humble?
No. Well, you can talk about that real quick if you want.
Yeah, I mean, they released their Snowmageddon, a.k.a.
72-hour
blackout. So
they're doing we got the email, a 72-hour, or not a 72-hour. A mini.
Weekend after next.
A mini whiskey fest.
Yes.
They're going to have live bands.
I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of contemplating showing up.
Granted, like I said, I can't go. It's my daughter's birthday.
Is it?
Yeah.
I probably won't be there neither then.
But what was it? Dang it,
Wait a minute. Which daughter?
Kaylee.
Okay.
What was the one?
What was what one?
Sisterdale. Ryan had asked
Okay.
about Sisterdale Distilling.
Okay. I didn't see them.
They weren't out there.
Okay.
But I did notice today at the big chain store that I stopped at in Beaumont, they have it.
Okay.
I thought about grabbing it
Okay.
because Ryan had mentioned it.
Okay.
But maybe it's something whenever Ryan comes back in town and we all do maybe a get-together or
I
something.
hear that's June-ish.
Maybe we can grab a bottle and kind of all share it and give our thoughts. And
I'm tempted because I'm going to load up a cooler full of stuff that we've gotten from other people. Be like, hey,
let's
try this.
Try it all.
Try it all.
But
Because, I mean, I want his take on acreage.
we definitely got to, I mean,
acreage
that's
smoke.
something that we need
Yeah.
to do hopefully soon.
I'll fill you in off air. I've got some info on that.
But other than that,
Yeah, I mean,
you got a
honestly, no, I do
No?
not have a last call for tonight. I'm super tired. I didn't sleep worth a shit last night for obvious reasons, and spent majority of the day in the ER today. So I don't have a last call.
Can I do a last call?
Sure, do you got one?
I do.
Okay.
Do you want to do the yell or do you want me to do it and do the last call?
Oh, I don't know. Let's try to flip this up a little bit. Let me see if I can. Last call for alcohol.
Some ships are made of wood. Those ships
I've used
can
this
sink.
before.
The best ships are friendships.
I've used this one before.
Those ships are the ships I drink to.
I love it.
All right,
When
everybody.
you said the first line of it, I'm like, yeah,
Have you used that one
I have
before?
used
Dang
that
it.
one. I've used
All
that
right.
one before.
Well, I love that toast. If y'all don't know,
Can we talk about how my last call is better than your last call?
it is not. Don't you even.
Judge's ruling? Comments? Judge's ruling? Who does the better last
Smoking
call?
Undercrown Dogma tonight.
That's a good one. I like the Undercrown
Nice,
Dogma.
Ryan.
That's a very good one. Come and try it. Cigar. Oh, they do have
You
a
can
Cigar
try it
International in
Cigars
Conroe
International
now.
in Conroe.
I forgot about that. I need to get out to Conroe.
If you run over to Red Brick Tavern for some wood, ooh,
I've heard about that too. Some of my guys from that area that I work with.
you gotta love wood fired pizza.
Oh yes.
Oh man,
Wood fired
oven.
brick oven.
Yeah,
All that kind of stuff.
for sure.
We may have to make a trip to Conroe.
How we double viewers and we're about to get off.
I don't know. No
All right,
clue. I
we
don't
done
know.
did do the last call.
Yep.
Everybody check out functionyourway.live.
Yep.
You
Buy
can get
some-
the merch.
Buy some merch.
If your pick for the Kentucky Derby wins,
Yes.
I'll put together a little bit of a prize pack. I'm thinking like a T-shirt.
If my pick
some
for the Kentucky
stickers.
Derby wins,
I'll give
I
you a high
get
five.
nothing.
Yeah, I'll give you a high five. I don't know yet. It'll be probably T-shirt, stickers, maybe a couple samples. I'm not really sure. I just kind of threw it together. Who knows what'll happen?
I got you. Oh, good Lord. See, that's
James,
tired
be good. Enjoy your smoke.
Conroe
in June.
in June. What?
Who knows? Conroe in June.
Right,
That's what-
elaborate.
or we can talk off air.
Yeah, we can talk off air. I don't know anything about Conroe in June, but okay.
Hashtag function your way.
Yes.
Hashtag 2023
Yes.
year of the gentleman.
Yes.
Hashtag for the fans.
Yes.
Hashtag we're getting the F out of here.
Hashtag mental health. Hashtag kidney health. Sorry, I had to throw that one in there with all the events of. Sorry, it just slipped.
Drink plenty of water.
Drink more water, yes.
Hashtag stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
We're out, y'all. Y'all
While
be good.
we wait.
We're out.
No, I can't say that. That's
No,
somebody
that's
else's line.
probably trademark.
Yeah, that's probably trademark.
We're getting the F out of
Yeah.
here. Bye, y'all.
My tongue, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you.